It's time for my final farewell. If you've watched my last video, you kind of know what to expect, but I thought that it was important, aside from just doing what I described in the last video, which is, you know, surrendering to God, surrendering to the universe, as in the analogy that I spoke about in the last video, and just letting whatever's meant to happen happen. In order to do that, I had to go through the process of saying farewell to all my loved ones. And I thought it was also important to make a video saying farewell to all of you. Because, if I end up dying, well, then I won't be able to make these videos anymore. And I won't be able to talk to any of you. And it's important to me that if that is what's meant to happen, I take the time to record a video where I say to each and every one of you that I love you, that I appreciate you for everything that you are, just for who you are as a person, for how you interact with my videos, and whatever value you get from that. Whether you watch only for entertainment, whether you watch because, what I'm sharing can motivate or inspire you, whether it's just because you find me entertaining as a person, you like my perspective, the way I see the world, the way I think about things differently than other people. Or maybe you just like to watch and criticize and argue with other people in the comments. Whatever it is, whatever way you interact with the videos that I create, the stories that I'm sharing, my life really, I just want to say that I appreciate you for doing that. And, a lot of you have donated to the GoFundMe that my friend created for me a year and a half ago at this point when I was first diagnosed. And in fact, I think I'm going to make a video about that in the near future. But yeah, I just wanted to take the time to just thank you all so very much from the deepest, most profound part of myself. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. It has definitely helped me just being able to express myself, to share what I'm going through, because, as much as my friends and family and wife love me, at the end of the day, unless you're going through what I'm going through, you can't really understand. And I realize it's the same for, probably a lot of the people watching, but it's been very, very good for me to be able to go through this process and to record this video to just thank everyone and have everyone have this community to be there and, just support me and encourage me and listen to me. It's like, it's been a very, very good way, a therapeutic way for me to go through this process, to deal with everything I've been going through. And I want to take the time to thank you for that. I know that we're not a huge community. We just passed the 4,000 mark, subscriber mark. But I mean, that's still way more than I ever expected. When I began this, it was literally just a video journal of me sharing my experience. I had no expectations. I didn't know what would come of this. And then at some point, it just started to grow. And people started to comment and interact and everything. And instead of me just talking on the camera, it literally was me talking to people, even though I've never met them, even though I probably never will meet them. That's just the way that it works online. I'm still very grateful for each and every one of you. It's made a huge difference. And, like I mentioned, however you interact with this, whether you just watch, whether you comment, whether you like the videos, whether you share the videos, whether you've donated money to the GoFundMe my friend created, whatever way you interact, I appreciate it, and I hope you can get value from that. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens, whether, my destiny is for God to save me and for me to be reborn as a new version of myself and keep living for a long time, or whether it is that I end up dying in the near future, that's okay. I'm at peace with whatever is meant to happen, and I really wanted to take the time to make this video to thank you personally for everything you've done for me. You may not realize it, but it's had a huge positive impact on my life. So thank you very, very much. And I hope I could provide some value for that in return. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video until comes the time where Either it doesn't make sense for me to make videos anymore, or I die. Until then, I'm pretty sure that I'll keep sharing relatively regularly because that's just who I am, and I find that it's important to share what I'm going through. So, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the